So the Countdown 2 Degree Climate Clock is really a collaboration between myself, my company Clouded Media, and Dr. Damon Matthews, who is a professor of climate at Concordia University. My company is really interested in the integration and the intersection of art, technology, and data. When I started looking at 2 degrees, I mean, most people know that 2 degrees is the place where really bad things start to happen to the planet and to the human species. But when you look online, there are very few references to when 2 degrees will actually happen. And so from that exploration came the idea that we really need to start to think about the when, not just the what.
I met David Usher in September, and he had this idea to create a clock that would show how far away we are from 2 degrees, this threshold that we're trying to avoid. I came up with some numbers for him. I did a calculation based on the available science and what we know about how much temperature change has already occurred and how quickly temperatures are going up, and I came up with a date. And so what I did is I took the last 5 years of emissions data and calculated the rate at which emissions have increased and extrapolated that into the future.
What we're really doing with the clock is creating this relationship between time and temperature, where we don't really measure our lives in degrees. So if I say the climate goes up 0.001 degrees this year, that really doesn't have any frame of reference for people. It has no relation to our lives. So now we're creating this relationship between time and temperature. We all know how old our kids will be in 28 years. We know where our lives will be generally. And that gives us a reference point. We're going to start measuring how we're doing against temperature, but also against time. So are we pushing that time of 2 degrees closer to us or farther away in years?